Top 12 albums of 2025. I didn't want to go more because I don't want this thing to go on forever. I know, big shocker, me not wanting to go on forever. I have done another playlist. It is in the description of this video. You can go in there, and I have full songs of each of these albums. Instead of stretching this video out long, I did it this way, again, to create a shorter video overall. And if you're interested and you want to check these out, check out the playlist. Most of them have 2 to 3 videos out there so you can hear exactly what the music is. This is a diverse batch of music. Is there rhyme or reason? Probably not. And it was hard to do. I think I brought in 35 to 40 new albums this year. For the most part, newer groups. There is not too much of the groups from the 70s or 60s, not too much. There isn't any. Because there's a lot of exciting music happening. There's so much cool stuff coming out that why go back to the past when there's so much cool stuff in the future? So please check out that playlist if you want to hear what some of these groups sound like, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's begin with this. Number 12, and it's a CD. This is the only CD, as I rarely will buy CDs, but I did buy this one because of shipping out of the UK, though I am tempted of paying the shipping to get the album of it. It's that good. This is Of Gods and Men, and the name of it is The Stair. And I just talked about this and showed this, I think, last Sunday. This is a VC member, Mike, PC31, the Vinyl Policeman's his channel. PC31 Vinyl Policeman, Mike. He has a kind of like a Kinks tribute band, but this is a new band with 4 members, and this is a hell of a good CD. The music, there's a darkness to it. There's a, but it's filled with these. Get the album of it. It's that good. This is Of Gods and Men, and the name of it is The Stair. And I just talked about this and showed this, I think, last Sunday. This is a VC member, Mike, PC31, the Vinyl Policeman's his channel. PC31 Vinyl Policeman, Mike. He has a kind of like a Kinks tribute band, but this is a new band with 4 members, and this is a hell of a good CD. The music, there's a darkness to it. There's a, but it's filled with these riffs. There's grooves in there. Again, the lyrics, flawed, vindicate me, witness, world of pain, rebel dance. And so the lyrics are very interesting, but it's just this groove that this band has. They're very tight, and it sounds so darn good. It's very exciting. It's a very exciting CD album. That's why I think I'm going to have to blow some shipping money and get the vinyl, because I think it's that good. Really enjoy this. Check it out. Bandcamp, you can find it on Bandcamp. Well worth it. Of Gods and Men, The Stair. That's The Stair. Brings us to number 11. See, I haven't even lost track yet. The Devils, and The Devils Got It. All right, this is my second album from The Devils, and they're a phenomenal group. They're out of Italy. It's a duo out of Italy. And this is covers. But it's just raw blues-infused rock and roll happening with a modern twist to it. It goes anywhere you have the feelings of Link Wray to Jack White in this. Call it musical sex. It is incredible. I absolutely like this thing. It just rips up the stereo. It sounds so darn good. It gets you excited. It's like garage rock, but more. Again, kind of like, when you think of the White Stripes, but this is just more total rock and roll happening. The trade-off vocals, but most of them is from the female who plays the drums, and they are a married couple, I believe. Excellent thing. Number 11, The Devil's got it. You want some high energy garage rock, then you got to check out number 10, The Hives. And this is Forever, The Hives, Forever, The Hives. Jesus, these guys. And there is your vinyl on there. Very cool. This is a return to form of The Hives. This is just incredibly high energy garage rock. Its infectious riffs are happening all over this place. It kind of reminds you of their early work that they did. It is so much fun. It's all killer, no filler, as far as I'm concerned. They just come out, Enough is Enough, Bad Call, Legalized Living, Born a Rebel. It just keeps coming at you. It doesn't let up. If you like garage rock, you can't go wrong with this album. The Hives, Forever the Hives, number 10, well worth looking into. So we've been to the UK, we went to Italy, we went to Sweden with music. We're just going all over the place. Let's go to LA now and Massage. I think this is their third or fourth album. This is a group that I dearly love, and I feel this is their best album, Massage Coaster. If you're a fan of jangle music, you're going to love this. If you like dreamy melodies, you're going to love this. It has all of that. You kind of get some a feeling of The Cure, a Big Star, maybe even a little bit of the go-betweens in here. It's just a beautiful sounding album. The group is tight. I think it's the best album that they have ever put out. Sophisticated. I would have to say it's more sophisticated and just a masterful indie record. Well worth, again, looking into this thing. Check out the samples. Again, you can find it in the description. And see what you like. If you like jangle rock, jangly guitars, you'll love this LA band, Massage, because they do it right. Coming out of Austin, Spitz. This is their debut album. They've put out a couple EPs. Something to Consume. This album is ferocious. Ferocious. It is just, it blends punk, metal, grunge, shoegaze. It's all tossed in there. It's a 4 ladies, and they take no prisoners. It's very political. There's a lot of political. It's very innovative with their sound. They trade off on instruments. They trade off on vocals. So you have all kinds of different things going on. It's packed with raw energy. It makes you want to, it gets to stand up, to just play that air guitar, to do slam dancing, whatever. This group is incredible, and I can see them going places and doing really, really well. They're great musicians. They know how to play their instruments. They know how to hold an audience captive. This is an incredibly good album. It easily top 10, could be up there even higher, but number 8, Spitz. Something to Consume for those that really want to rock and rock hard. Number 7, Coastal County. And this is Coastal County 2. Why 2? Because it's their second album. This is psych. You could say maybe like library type funk, cinematic grooves. It's different. It's all over. The first album was incredible. This album is also incredible. They are out of the UK, and they just play homage. They play homage to groups that just had deep, groovy, heavy sounds. There's some cool guitars happening in here, but it's like takes you on a trip, takes you on a journey. You can feel yourself going. It's a very interesting album. It's not something you're going to sing to. I can't remember. I'm not sure. I think there is a few little vocals in there, but not much. This is pretty much all instrumental. Extremely interesting. And when I say psych, we're not talking heavy psych. It's lighter in there, but you definitely hear these funky grooves happening, going on, and just the cinematic aspects of the music. Wonderful stuff. Their other album was one of my top albums of the year, and I was so excited to see they came out with another one, and it was just incredible again. Coastal County 2. Well worth a listen. Again, check out the playlist. Number 6, and this is from Greg Foat, Opening Time. I was blown away by this album. It's jazz out of the UK. It reminds me of jazz from the maybe late 50s, early 60s. It's rhythmic. It's very melodic. There's an atmospheric depth to the music on here. It's a jazz trio. Greg Foat put out he put out a few albums this year. He's just all over the place with his music, just always trying to new and different things. But this is like a soulful jazz fusion trio happening, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's warm, emotive, groove-filled music. Just amazing stuff. I love putting this on. It kind of reminds me like listening to Charles Schultz, just that beauty of the music, because it is beauty. But the thing is, there is groove happening. The rhythm section it puts down such a groovy type sound, funky type feel. I can't get enough of this album. I've played it so many times. It's just one that you come in, you put on, you want to relax. This is great. If you don't like jazz, this is a great album to try. It's a fantastic album to try. If you're a jazz newcomer or if you love jazz, you can't go wrong. It's one of my all-time favorite albums from Greg Foat, and I have a number of them. Incredible stuff. At number 6, just awesome album, Opening Time. Number 5, Wet Leg Moisturizer. I've watched all these. No one's putting Wet Leg on their list. I don't know what's going on here. I just don't understand how you could not get hooked on the freaking hooks of Wet Leg. Man, they make riffs, they make hooks that just catch you. And this album is packed with it. I love this thing. Their first album, I think I gave that album of the year, if I remember right. This one, it's a little more, it's deeper than the first one. Really going to love, and kind of a lot of men being jerks and stuff. That's a big part of it. But there is such a great indie rock sound on here. They have the hits, CPRs on here, Davina McCall, which is a quieter number, very neat. Man Out, excellent song. Pokemon's I believe their newest hit. Catch These Fists was really big. I mean, just song after song after song. One I don't like is 1121. It's a very soft kind of ballad, and I didn't like the vocals on that much. It just didn't appeal to me. But I like this one so much that I bought the other cover too. So there we have it. I have both covers of it. I am a fan of Wet Leg. I just think they make great riffs. And how do I know that? Because at night, if I play this, it will stick in my brain and will not stop. They're dangerous. They are absolutely dangerous when it comes to earworm songs. I can't get them out of my head. That's how I know that they're great. So number 5, Wet Leg Moisturizer. Beware of the earworm. Number 4, coming from the East Coast, we have Floral Image, and the name of the album is Gone Down Middleland. Gone Down Middleland from Floral Image. You would think it's number 4. I should just have it all memorized, but that's really not happening. It's a psych record, but it's like pop psych, I think would be the best way to describe it. They create a lot of vivid landscapes, shimmering pop. Look at that album too. Look at this. Isn't that cool? There's just killer bass lines in this. Fantastic grooves. Hypnotic rhythms are happening. Phenomenal harmonies. It is such an interesting album, and it's relaxing. It's calm. It's like a little bit of a cosmic journey out there as you listen to this thing. Beautiful album. I just, what a hell of a debut, I think, to come out. I mean, I can't wait to see what else that these guys put out, because this was so much fun. Just amazing music coming out of Fuzz Club. So for fans of pop psych and that just want to float along on a journey, try Floral Image. Gone Down Middleland. Incredible stuff. Number 3, an album that came out earlier in the year, and I've never put it away because I loved it so much. This is the debut album of the group Skloss, and it is a husband and wife duo out of Austin, Texas. This is heavy psych, post-metal, drone. You're going to get all of that within this album and more. This pummels you. There is fury in here. It's just incredibly produced. Catchy riffs. I mean, it's just the start. The pattern speaks. And again, in the playlist, I have the video for the pattern speaks. It just grabs you. It is an earworm song for me. Again, I can't get it out of my brain when I listen to this thing. But there's just these monolithic riffs happening throughout all of this. Just, again, a duo. Husband on guitar, wife on the drums. And they make such incredible music. I mean, they've been musicians in other bands. This time they got together to do this. And I believe it started during COVID. And now it came out. But this is intense. Really intense. But so good. Number 3 on my list. Love this album. Skloss. The Pattern Speaks. Check it out. Number 2. Where are we getting there? An album I just picked up. Maybe a month ago. The Glyders Forever. The name of the group is Glyders, and the album's Glyders Forever. Wow. I'm telling you, this is a road-tested band. They've been around for a while. They've been making the music. And what you're going to get is kind of bluesy grooves, neo-psych, and classic rock influences. Some people said it kind of sounds like T-Rex happening on there, but yet with almost like a country rock type feel. And they're right. It does have that. This is such a tight album. It has a real soulful vibe to it. Every song is it's fun to listen to. The vocals are so good. It's 2 guys and a gal. We got Joshua and Condon, Eliza Weber, and Joe Seeger. Wonderful stuff. And I have to check out their other albums, because if it's like this, I would buy them all. This is so addictive. When you listen to this, it's a little more mellow happening there. Again, kind of almost like a country rock, like Creedence, the band, kind of a feel in there. But those vocals, it's kind of like T-Rex. Number 2, incredibly fun, excellent album, a band you might not have heard of, Glyders, and this is Glyders Forever. Number 1 album of the year. Coming to you live from down under in Australia, the group Delivery. And force majeure, it's a French word, so let's just not bother even trying to pronounce it. Wow, isn't that a blues? This is punk. This is punk. This is kick out the jams. They play with joyous abandon on this. Some of it is hardcore punk. Some of it's almost like pop punk happening on here. The thing is, they have fun. They're having a great time doing this. It's a four-piece group. There's male and female vocals happening. I put a few of their different songs again on the playlist. It's like a hurricane coming at you. It's that good. My goodness. The vocals, they just bounce all over the place. But there is such ferocity within the playing of the music on this. It was just one of those you go, whoa, holy cow. These guys are awesome. And they really are. Again, you know, a little bit of post-punk happening, a little bit of pop-punk, and they kind of went in a couple different directions. They recorded in a few different bedrooms, so it wasn't just recorded in one person's bedroom. It's a couple different people's bedrooms on that they recorded this. But they just kick it, and they come out. Ferocious album, but not in the way that it's annoying. This music's catchy. There's riffs, it excites you, and it just makes you want to listen to it again and again and again. That's the kind of music. My number one album of the year, got you a little punk, Delivery, Force Majeure, however. And there we have top 12 albums of the year. We covered a number of different countries, a lot of different styles of music. But that's what I like. There's always something cool and exciting happening out there. We just have to find the music. It gets kind of harder for me, but I keep looking for it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I would expect a lot of the groups you maybe weren't aware of, but they're great. Check out my playlist and enjoy the sounds, and maybe you'll get hooked and say, I need to get that album. Thanks a lot for listening to my top 12 albums. I'll probably do one on reissues when I get to that one and see, because there was some incredible reissues, including one that beginning of the year I said needs to be reissued, and they did. Thank you for hanging out with me, and everyone, have yourself a great rest of the week. Bye.